Lucy the elephant at the Edmonton Zoo. Why was she something that attracted your attention?
I've been enamored with elephants for the longest while. Studying them. I was recently in Africa doing some work in Johannesburg, and then went on safari and paid close attention to the elephants. And I know a little bit about their grouping and about their sensibilities, their means of communication, and the basic mystery of just how intelligent they are. They communicate, elephants do, maybe 1,000 miles through low-frequency grumbling of their stomach and vibrating through their legs, and the elephants that receive it through their legs and through the ground. So there's communication going on between an entity that may be 1,000 miles apart. Well, you put 3 elephants across Africa and you've got communication across Africa. So the public needs to know that not only is the elephant a sentient being, but there's an intelligence there that we don't know the limits of.
Yeah.
A point is, they have family ties.
Yeah.
They learn, they have communication. They may be more subtle than we are. And there is this animal in a zoo that's now old. It's wonderful, the zoos are wonderful in displaying the animals to the public and saying, here's what's happening. Here, look at this is an elephant. Come, child, look at this elephant, this enormous, magnificent animal, being. And this is the animal we need to preserve, because look how grand. And once it's gone forever. That's what the zoos do. But there comes a point when the animal's old and aged and suffering. And like your old dad, you got to put him away. You got to say, hey, Dad, retire.
Given the kind of sociability you've just described, what do you presume life is like for Lucy alone in about a half an acre, much of which is concrete?
Right. So you got to ask a lifer in prison behind bars in a little square cell, is let out for an hour a day to exercise, but he's got to be careful because that hour a day is fraught with danger. So Lucy is doing the same thing. Lucy has all those perceptions. She has her trunk in which she can send things. Who knows what signals she's sending? Who knows? She's saying, hey, Fred, in Africa, I'm not hungry. I'm incarcerated here. I need to get out of here. She may be saying. We know they communicate. So what is she suffering? What does your aged parent feel in a old person's home? That they need to be able to do something. They need to be able to exercise their mind, exercise their body, be with their kind. Lucy's time is over. I think. I feel so callow in telling the Edmonton Zoo what to do. These people are filled with the same empathy we are, but for some reason, and I don't know the reasons, they're keeping Lucy there. But there's every reason to think it's incorrect.
Here you've got the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, which has one point of view, and then you've got PAWS, the Elephant Sanctuary in California, which has another point of view, and there doesn't seem to be much middle ground here.
Well, zoos are in a peculiar place, by the very act of taking either an animal that's been born in captivity or one that has been captured and now living in captivity. It's unnatural no matter what they do. I wish there was a group that could say, look, everybody, let's get over the gridlock here, like in the States with the Republican and Democratic Party are unable to move because they're so finely balanced, nobody goes anywhere. And that seems to be what's happening with Lucy. She's being hung in limbo. I wish there was, maybe it's the government's or the city's fathers to appoint some volunteers to take care of Lucy, to examine Lucy and to see what's warranted here.
Yeah.